what is up, Rad Potential YouTube, and welcome to the last video I'm ever going to film at the current Rad Ranch. Now, you can see behind me, the Rad Ranch shop is very empty. All the engines are gone, the spare car parts are gone. Look, the rafters, you can see up in the rafters of the shop above here. I had to put the Rad X7 in it for one last time before we move to the new Rad Ranch. Now, moving out of Tennessee wasn't exactly the first thing that came to my mind when upgrading the Rad Ranch was like put on the table, basically. So I really needed a bigger shop, needed more space, needed to be able to stage out cars to have multiple projects going on at one time. And unfortunately, with this tiny garage, it's hard to do that. Now, the Patreon members got to see my plans that I had drawn up to build a new shop back here. But as I started pricing everything out, getting everything sorted to get that shop built, a new opportunity arose, and I decided to transplant the entirety of my operation to a new location, which is now becoming the Rad Ranch again. We're not just like calling Rad Ranch 2.0 and 1.0 and whatever. We're just moving. But that operation was huge. So that is what has taken the past, 4 to 5 weeks since I haven't uploaded a video. Now, in that last 4 to 5 weeks, a lot has gotten done to the Rad X7. Before I just show you the emptiness, let me show you this. So, I did go to Polecat Raceway Polecat Training Center? Polecat Raceway. It's in southern Tennessee with the Rad X7. I've since added a catch can. The car didn't quite perform flawlessly, but as you can see from this clip right here, it was quite a handful on the racetrack, which is exactly what I wanted it to be, which is fun, fast, and very hard to drive. So, 2,000 pounds, 300 and some change horsepower. It's an animal, and honestly, it puts the RX-8 to shame as far as power digging out of corners. This thing is fantastic. So, look forward to, very shortly, taking this back out to the track, getting more seat time, getting more things sorted, and developing this car further. But in addition, because we're moving to the new shop, to the new Rad Ranch, there's going to be way more projects happening in a way quicker time frame, because in addition to that, I am going to be going full-time, putting every single ounce of my effort into Rad Potential. So what this means is the videos will get better, the quality of the builds will get better, the quality of the videos will get better, because it's going to be every ounce of my focus. And up until now, I've been working a normal 9-to-5 job, then coming home, working on car stuff, then filming the videos. So it has been heck the last 3 years in this shop, working super hard, trying to maintain all of these different facets of income, facets of supporting myself, my wife, making sure that I eat food and have food to cook in the house, in addition to still having money to put into my cars to make good content for you and to help teach you guys. So I'm excited to just make the jump, give it a shot, And if anything, we can always go back to being an engineer. It's not like engineers are exactly easy to find right now, especially people who like to work hard. So take one last good look at the Rad 7 in the shop here. The empty shop. I know we just built these new shelves. The air compressor's gone. The big toolbox is gone. All 20 engines are gone. Everything out here, you guys won't even recognize the place. Literally, not a car in sight. RX-8 sitting unhappy under the maple tree. Gone. Richard's FD, the red FC, the brown car that didn't move for probably a year. Look at that. It moved. It got up legs, put itself on a trailer, and left. The back of the house, porch is all fixed up, cleaned off, no spare parts, a tire table on the back porch. My Jeep top isn't sitting out here. The Jeep's gone, the rotary truck's gone. The whole place has been completely vacated. We're gonna miss my lovely view, morning sunrise. Perfect fall, tree cover, everything doing what it does. We're gonna miss it, but I can promise you, and you guys are gonna see in the video here in a little bit, we're gonna go through all of everything that I've been doing in the last month, moving cars. You guys get to see the whole process here in a second, and then I'll show you guys the new and improved Rad Ranch. So let's go on an adventure. What's up, Rad Potential? It's late. We're hauling the most important load home from the Rad Ranch to the new Rad Ranch with the new special car on the back. That's all you'll get to see of it for now, because you already saw the other one. Rad 7 just shredded at the Binge Tokyo track day this morning. It was fantastic. It's been a super long day, but I figured I'd show you probably one of my most proud and stoked things to sit back and look at as I grab some late night food to drive home, to drive to the new Rad Ranch. And it's the fact that we got a fully restored Rad 7 next to the car that's going to unlock a whole bunch of fun on a sick dually with a 2-car trailer. And ultimately, the other thing that's just cool is seeing this lovely set of Panasports strapped down on the back of this truck too, because they'll go on the other car, so that way I got Panasports on both of them. So let's get to the new Rad Ranch. Alright guys, it's moving day. Everybody is showing up to my parents' house right now, rolling in. So we got Levi with the truck, the Jeep, the plasma table on here, the dually pulling the 2-car. Okay. We've got Sir Calvin in the Tundra, pulling the welder, the FD, and all the engines. Woo, baby. Looks good. It's a good trip, huh?
Absolutely.
Super productive day.
Easy drive home.
Easy drive. Hopefully,
A couple setbacks, but hopefully the neighbors don't.
hopefully Mom and Dad's neighbor doesn't need to get their camper out tomorrow morning because we're blocking the street in.
Who camps on a Tuesday?
Right? Heck yeah. Everything survived though.
Oh yeah.
It's like I assume this is a phone line.
Probably.
Just random power lines hanging down, you know. Gotta love it. Fire me up. Alright, well, can't thank you guys enough for making a day trip. Levi and Calvin helping haul and stuff. I'd love to weigh everything. Like how much stuff in weight we hauled home.
Drive to the co-op and
Yeah.
put it on the scales before we unload it.
Yeah.
Junk it.
More stuff than your average female probably got moved home today. More stuff. Alright, now I gotta unload it.
I mean, this right there, I can't imagine how much weight that would.
Yeah. Do you have your flashlight?
Engines.
I guess Levi, did you look in there?
But I didn't get the full gravity. I just looked through the dirty glass. And all I saw was metal.
So, it's hard to tell, guys, but there's 3 full rows. Oh, there you go. There's 3 full rows of engine parts. So, housings and irons times 3. And then under here, there's 2 full rows almost of rotors. Probably 10 or 12 E-shafts.
The old Tundra got a workout.
Got a workout.
But shoot, I got like 12.6 miles per gallon on the way back. My mileage went up
Yeah.
from the way down.
I think pulling empty trailers, just the
Well, they bounce
bounciness,
around
like,
so
just
much, yeah.
ruins it. Because
It
my
also
truck
didn't
does
help.
better
I
loaded,
was
too.
ripping 85.
Yeah.
It was going. I was getting there.
I got about 4.
You're 4. Did you burn another half a tank of gas just
A quarter
from...
from Owensboro.
I don't know that the gas gauge moved on that.
I don't think mine moved from when I filled it up north of Nashville. Well, we got stuff up here, and then they're going to work tomorrow, and I get to unload all this. So I'm just going to borrow the trucks for a couple days. Get back to work. Welcome to the new Rad Ranch. Welcome to the new Rad Ranch. In addition to upgrading the shop, I have upgraded the property that the Rad Ranch now sits on. The Rad Ranch is more or less an eternal name for the location where all the rad things on the Rad Potential YouTube channel happen. So, effectively, all of this corn that you can see right here, to the trees there, to the corn here, to behind this tree line, is now the new Rad Ranch. I didn't have to sell any cars to make this change, albeit my neighbors probably thought I was hauling all of these cars off for scrap, but effectively, the parts cars have made the journey. Moved 20 cars. As you saw, it was a heck of a trip. Thank you to my big beastly 2-car trailer, the dually putting in work, hiding over there. All the cars are here. So, the Turbo 2 chassis, all the spare first gens, the repoof frame. See, this RX-7 is just begging to be a 4-wheel drive RX-7. The E30, which honestly didn't quite need the E30, but whatever. I had an open spot on the trailer and hold it up here. The 1978 Savannah GT right-hand drive RX-7. This will get restored one day. It's kind of just been hanging out in the parts yard. The parts RX-8, Calvin's rotary truck, the Cosmo. This isn't exactly all of them though, because this move isn't exactly just an upgrade for the Rad Ranch to some random location in the world, I have moved back home to where I grew up. So now I'm getting to spend a lot more time with my family, which I am super stoked about, and that means that I have since taken over my parents' garage in addition to the Rad Ranch here with cars, because effectively all the cars, this is like the parts car yard, but all the cars that were up by the house are now at my parents' house taking up space. The shop. It is approximately 5 times larger than the original Rad shop. As a matter of fact, maybe like 8 times larger. So, it is currently not finished, and I'm super stoked that it has a ton of character, because building some super clean, copacetic white wall, white steel building is just kind of, I don't know, boring to me. So, this is effectively 2 lean-tos of an old barn. So this piece of property is actually an old farm, semi-adjacent to my grandpa's farm, which has been in the family for a very long time. The guy that used to own this farm and my great-grandpa were pretty good buddies. So, the old barn used to be where the corner of this fresh steel is, going that way. This was a lean-to added to that barn, and this was also a lean-to added to that barn. Now, the original barn got torn down, new sheet metal put up there, and the lean-tos, which were new, stayed up. So that's why you kind of have this weird funky shape to the Rad Ranch shop, but pretty stoked. So this will eventually get sealed up. You can see I've leveled the floor for new concrete. There will be a small like engine room finished out over here. The rest of that will be rock floor storage so that my shop doesn't have to be cluttered. And as you can see, based on the practice rally car and the Kubota tractor, this shop is going to have ample space. And I am more than stoked to see how this transforms in the next month or so, which you guys will get to see, into the new Rad Potential shop. With all the space, who knows what we're going to do? Those little rally cars are so little, we could put 15 or 20 of them in there probably. So, moving locations, moving to a bigger shop, going 150% to Rad Potential. I am excited for the future, for the potential to build this into something awesome. I cannot wait to see what being able to focus my brain for the entirety of the day leads to. New parts to be developed, going on rally practice adventures in preparation for next season, all the cool rotary projects that I've got lined up, but up until now have only been able to work on them one at a time because I had the little shop at the old Rad Ranch. Now we've got the big shop, which means I can get more than one car in there and I'm not just having to wait for all the parts and yada yada yada, you know, staging projects. Basically, we've got unlimited space. Unlimited space for a rally track. Unlimited space for jumps for cars. Unlimited space to make all the noise that we want. As you can see right now, chilling out here in God's country, enjoying this sunset from the top of the bulldozer. Because this is a good vantage point. You get to see the wonderful colors. So, with that, I hope you guys are as excited as I am. I am more than thrilled to be doing this. There's a lot of crazy stuff that's been going on in the last 2 months, but finally settling in, getting some videos put together for you guys. I can start learning some more stuff. I can start teaching that stuff to you guys, and we can go on this wonderful adventure where we're going to start racing rally and building hot rods. So, with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for the support. The last 3 years of making these videos has been awesome. I'm excited to see that amount of growth now that we've leveled up a little bit. Excited to see the next level worth of growth. As always, if you want to support the channel, if you want to see or be a part, the Patreon members knew all of this was happening effectively as soon as I made the decision. The Patreon is also a place where you guys get to ask me questions. That's the whole goal over there. The behind the scenes content is just the bonus on Patreon. The goal of Patreon is if you have a question about your build, hop on the Patreon. Literally, you can pay for it for just the 1 month It just helps me sift through all the comments I get on videos and be able to give you, the commenter, the viewer, the person asking the question, a real, well thought out answer that can hopefully solve your problem. Or at least we can work together to figure out what's going on with your car, with your specific engine build, with this dream build you've got, will it work, etc., etc. That's the place to do it. So, mad thanks to the Patreon supporters over the last 2 months, effectively, of no videos on here. They've been getting to see all of this stuff happen, been answering all their questions as usual. It's been great. We've had a bunch of new patrons as well, so definitely go check out the Patreon. It's super cool, and I really appreciate those guys and you guys for watching the videos, supporting the channel, and just being super rad. So with that, thanks for watching. Keep it rad. We'll see you in the next one. Letty! I don't know that you can jump this high, so we'll go dig up some old footage. Jump if the new Rad Ranch is awesome. Jump if the new Rad Ranch is super rad. She's very interested in a mole, maybe? Chipmunk? Jump if we have too many RX-7s. See, she didn't jump on that one. There's always room for more. Peace, guys.